Hey everyone, James here, and today I am back with my newest mock. This is one that I'm calling Excruciator, just because I thought that would be a pretty sweet name for this giant drone that I made. This is definitely the largest drone or mech type thing that I've ever built. It is a little over a foot tall, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I guess that's kind of helped by the katana mohawk, but still it is pretty sweet. And yeah, let's just go ahead and I'll show you some of the details, and maybe even do some pictures at the end of this, or maybe interspersed throughout. So to start off with, I want to show you guys this head right here. The idea for this did actually start with the katana mohawk idea. So got that, which I think looks pretty sweet, especially with the two-tone colors there of the spring yellowish green or whatever, and the dark blue down at the base. I actually like that, and had to do it because of color limitations. Then we got the trans pink accent there for the eyes, and I'm just really happy with the shaping of the head here. I think it's pretty cool with that angle, how it angles up like that. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the head. Then we get on to the torso, which is the next part that I did. I don't remember what I actually did first on this. I really wanted to have these, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, those lines, vertical support things. In this guy right here, I thought that would look really cool. So he's got them like that. Really happy with how they turned out. And then down here, I was also very happy to use the Technic visor as well as the Throwbot visor to get that shaping right there. And then those little clip weapon things in the green looked, they matched really well there. So pretty happy with how the torso came out. It's got some more spikes and stuff on the back and such there. I really went with kind of trying to continue that same idea with the katanas of having sharp points. So I did that with the right on the shoulders and then the upper arm, and then we got the thighs as well. So really tried to continue that throughout. Speaking of the arms, pretty happy with how they turned out too. Got some interesting shaping with that car mudguard fender thing on the back there. And then I did a different joint right there than I have used in the past, but it works okay. It is like about that angle right there is pretty much the extent of it with the forearms that I did. It just doesn't have a huge amount of weight. This one is really held in place. That angle at least is held in place by the end of the staff down there. But I got this pretty awesome minigun hand cannon thing right there with the candlesticks. So I really like that look. And then the other arm, he just has a normal hand there, using some black lipstick pieces for the fingers. I'll do the legs last because I actually that's what I struggled with the most and actually finished last. But this staff I am really happy with. It ends up being simple down here, but I think the difference in shape, how it kind of goes from, it's got the spear head type thing there, and then it goes to a little bit thinner there for the grip, and then it really narrows down before widening back up. I think that's really cool. I liked the shaping I got there. And yeah, getting some more of the dark blue and that spring green color in was pretty awesome. And then this thing is just like 3-point spear right there. So that was pretty cool to also do, instead of doing 4 or something like that, getting to use, make a tri-point one. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so on to the legs right here, which like I said, were definitely the hardest part for this. I came up with 2 previous designs. that I actually have around, so I'll show you them in a little bit, but they didn't end up working. I didn't like the look of them too much, and then they also just did not support the weight of the upper body, because even though this guy is he's not super bulky, he still definitely has more weight than a lot of my other mechs have, and so it was a struggle to, and I've never done something this size before, so it was a struggle to figure out how to get them strong enough. And so that's why I've actually got a ball joint right there. And then also these are, you can probably see better there. It's also a ball joint right there, which is different from joints that I normally do. But yeah, I ended up being pretty happy with how these turned out, especially like the shaping that I got on the calves right there. That's pretty cool looking. And then I used almost the same foot design as I did for one of my other builds, the gunhead mech. Same basic concept with the tiles kind of being upside down like that. But yeah, I like how it looks here, that line of the green right down at the base of the foot. And speaking of the base, I guess I'll just go over this quickly here too. It's not ultra complex, just some black bricks that have a snotted line of those trans neon green grates around it, but I really like how it looks. I think it looks really clean, so I was very happy to be able to get that to work. Okay, so I wanted to show you some of these previous other leg designs. So I've got both of them right here. This one was the first one, and then this was the second. And so some of the same concept ideas I had in mind. So I liked the repeating green on the thigh here, just as I have on the final version. This didn't have, I guess, as much 3D texture with the spikes coming out like I did there. But I was still trying to get some of that more angular nature with the quarter circle tile, and trying to almost more accentuate the 3 points right here versus the curved side. So it still looks kind of more menacing. And so yeah, I kind of liked this design right here, but the big issue was that it just did not have the weight, like this joint right here, just way too loose to be able to support the weight of that. So that was pretty much the ultimate reason why this got scrapped. And also on here, I think I actually had those, that line right there, spring green on it here before, but I had to pull off some of the parts, same on this side right here for the other one. But yeah, so that was the first version. Another thing I didn't like about it too much, and I still don't love about the ones that I actually got but this is actually not centered. It's slightly offset, but unfortunately I couldn't figure out how to get that fixed, but I like it better in there. I think it's not as noticeable. Okay, so with this one right here, I actually kind of liked some of the design of this. As you can see, I switched from the really small foot right here to the gunhead type right there. But the largest issue with this is that it doesn't have this is as far forward as it can go. It can't pivot any farther forward, mostly because of these, but then also that gets pretty close down to the ground there. And so that just put this joint here, because it can't go farther forward at the knee either. And so that put it way too far back. The center of gravity was like way back here, and it would just always fall over backwards. Which is too bad, because I did kind of like some of this. You can see I did start to get the spiky stuff in the thigh, and then we've also got some more spring green right there at the knee. Again, trying to go for that aggressive look with more spikes and angular nature. Yeah, you can see the 360. Not much else to say about this one. So yeah, those were two things. That's, I guess, kind of goes to show how iterating stuff can be a good move. Because even though I kind of liked the look of this one, and I liked a few things about this one, I'm way happier with this one here. So it was nice that, in this case, I was forced to keep going just so I could get the weight. But it worked out pretty well looks-wise too, I think. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this, this showcase right here. I will probably try and put a little quick slideshow of some of the pictures, the detail pictures of this up here, just so you guys can see some of those details. But that will really be it. Anyway, until my next video, next mock, hopefully those will be coming more often. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you again later. Bye.